After a week break, we are back with Little Witch Academia episode 14 review. I missed last week. I didn't have time to watch last week's episode. I actually didn't get around to watching episode 13 until last night. We're back for the reviews here, and I have to say, this was a great episode of Little Witch. I mean, literally, the episode nearly starts off with Ursula telling Akko who she is, but then gets wrapped up to have to leave so she can probably get more magic, or she left to get more to help the school, because the school is pretty much being drained of their magic, because the fairies, I think is what they're called, are pretty much on strike. They want more magic, and they're just refusing to do work, and they don't have enough magic to give what they're demanding. And it was just really interesting that they immediately were like, okay, we're gonna see that Ursula's gonna actually tell Akko who she is. Oh, she gets swept away. And even when she returns, she's ready to tell her, to then see that this new teacher obviously has some sort of affection for Akko, and Akko has an affection for her, but she knows who this teacher is, and obviously, like, by the end of the episode, you know this teacher is no good. She's literally a manipulative, just horrible person. Like, literally, this episode, as soon as you see this new teacher, who has this idea of what new magic should be. We should get out of the past and embrace technology and implement technology into actual magic. And there is a right and wrong way to progress magic, but as soon as you see her character design, you should have immediately got a red flag. She's up to no good. She seemed too cool, and she had that look of menacing, just intentions. Like, even before you see that she was the one behind everything here, you knew she was up to no good. But I did like how they handled it. It wasn't too in your face, but it was in your face enough that you knew what was going on. Because, like, even throughout this episode, we see Akko literally help, like, go on strike with these fairies, which was pretty funny. Like, even the principal of the school is like, oh, Akko, you're rising up the ranks pretty good there. Good job, which I have to say was pretty funny. But we see one of the teachers, I forget her name, but she's like, we can't have this new age of magic. We have to stick to what we know. And it's presented in a way like you're supposed to feel like, oh, screw this old teacher, she's just stuck in the past. But the way it's kind of directed is you kind of see like, she's probably right in this case though. And then by the time you see the overall ending of this episode, where you see that this new teacher literally made a robotic fairy to do everything here, to literally attack one of the other fairies, to get the other fairies riled up so they would attack the students, so that her technology would save the day. She's literally taking over the school, and she set up this entire plan so that she would be hailed a hero, so technology would be implemented into the school, and obviously she has some sort of grand plan. It seems like she's taken a liking to Akko herself, and that probably is going to be rather bad, because I'm not going to be surprised if she wants the shiny rod, or something to that nature. She wants to help Akko get all of the spells so she can do some evil shit, or maybe she just honestly does just want the school to have technology, but she needs to be manipulative and just kind of pull the strings. She could go that route. But when you see Ursula look at the teacher that she knows, and she looks kind of like scared, it seems that more than likely she did some bad shit back in the day. Or possibly maybe Ursula is just scared because she knows that that teacher knows her true identity. Maybe she'll reveal that to Akko, and Akko will be upset with her for not telling her the truth before she had the chance. There's a couple ways that they can take that, but I mean, it's really good. Like, the episode overall, it was really good. I wasn't a huge fan of the new opening myself. I've never really been a fan of the openings for Little Witch Academia. It was fine opening, but I'm gonna be skipping it. But the actual content, I thought it had a really good balance of comedy. Like, there's a lot of funny stuff with Akko, especially her with like just going on strike was hilarious. We get some Diana stuff as well, and Diana saying like, I thought I saw a new side of you at this festival, but I guess I was wrong. But you can also tell that Diana knows Akko has a greater destiny than what she's doing just going on strike, because she knows she has the shiny rod, and she literally says in the episode, you have more important things to be doing, which is referencing her learning all the spells so she can help. Like, Diana knows what this rod is capable of, and she knows Akko has the rod, and she knows Akko is destined for better things than just going on strike for the fairies. So I thought that type of moment was just really good, but the actual content with this new teacher, they have a couple ways that they can take this. They can take this into the route that she's pure evil. They can take this in the route that she literally just wants to implement technology and her technology into the school so she has control. Or B, she's literally trying to sabotage things for maybe a profit gain or something like that. But I thought how they handled this, and I thought even though it was obvious this teacher was behind everything, it wasn't so in your face that at times you could forget that she was probably pulling the strings, and you were just like, what's going on? This is some crazy magic fun times with some kind of corruption going on in the school. And I thought how they balanced the two was really good, and by the time you see her break down her machine that literally was causing all of this, like, mayhem, it was really good. And it's going to be interesting how long this teacher is going to play a role in the school, if they're going to end it by next week, or if it's going to be a couple of weeks before her identity is revealed that she was a manipulative, just horrible teacher pulling all the strings here, or if she is going to be a long-lasting character and maybe she'll turn good, or maybe she is good. I just think they have a lot of ways that they can take this arc, this mini arc, or maybe it's going to be a long arc, but also just the whole now Akko is so kind of in awe of this new teacher. It brings up a lot of questions, and I think the next couple of episodes are going to be really damn good. But I'd be interested to hear, what did everyone think of this episode? Because I thought it was a really nice episode. It was a much differently executed episode from the previous weeks and just the overall series so far, and I had a lot of fun with it. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or do you think it's just okay? Before you leave, hit that like button, share your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.